Alright, welcome back. You rejoin me, having taken a moment to calm myself through my rage back into a verbal frame of mind. I might have just sat here grinding my teeth in the dark for the next 3 or 4 hours if I didn't have this mic staring me in the face. So now I'm determined to tell this game to go fuck itself. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hurt it. I've decided that it has angered me, and so now I'm going to hurt it. I no longer am going to follow my own advice and have compassion and offer forgiveness. No. I will be vindicated upon by this game. I will achieve vengeance. You have cheated me out of a good time with my time for too long. Now I'm going to hurt you. If my ex-wife is listening to this, she's going, yep. That's why I left. Now you might be thinking to yourself, running away from combat encounters is not the behavior of someone who wants to make a game hurt. And I just realized that there's not a save point convenient. Alright. It's good. This is why I'm going to hurt it. Alright, you piece of shit. Okay, that didn't kill it. Oh, but it did set it back a turn. Okay, I will be using grapple every turn. I will be trying to engage or enter into combat with that every time I can. That's pretty sweet. All right, I'm back to me. Man, I can really see. I've been analyzing myself recently, and I'm really not good with the most minor sorts of disappointment really bother me and really get to me over the long haul, as people say, over a long period of time. But minor inconveniences like that, like minor emotional setbacks, I'm able to bounce back from pretty quickly, I think. I guess that's why people say that that my emotions bounce around a lot, is because I don't need to dwell in any one feeling for over long. I should heal. No, what I should do is I should negate their first turn and group heal. That's what this is for. Now, does that soul, is that like a flea? Tell me in the comments, have you noticed them reappear after using that? Also, somebody in the comments explained to me how the live streaming works. I don't follow any live streamers. I don't follow anybody on Twitch. Because Twitch is another platform that I would have to sign into and go to, and I already have Audible and YouTube, and that overwhelms me. So do you just make an account and do it, and if people show up, they show up? And so what I should do is put on my X that I'm streaming. How much damage? Do you think I can do 40 damage with this? Fuck yeah, I can. Fuck you. Now I need to heal. Did I just get another one of them spooky crystal skulls? No, you know that there were 12 of them, right? She only has 3, though. She thinks she's so cool. She's got 3 crystal skulls. Yeah, well, you can get those in garage sales in Central America, homie. This game is such a bitch for doing that. Locking my way out of this particular area with that. Fuck the... okay, and so now begins the hurting and the vindictiveness that my mother taught me. Now it begins. Just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait. You will understand what I'm doing soon enough. And now I suppose my real personality, not that my real personality hasn't shown out before, but the real way that I play these games is going to show out, because this is upsetting me. As you saw, I just had to run around a bunch of enemies that respawned. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell this game to suck on my left toe. And that's not how you get back over there. How do you get out of here? You probably jump up here, and then I can probably, like... Oh, you know what? They're probably going to be clever and not let me out of here until I clear this dungeon entirely. That would piss me off. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why is this? Why? Am I confused about this landmass and where it is? Yes. Yes, I am. Aha. I can't leave. Yes, I can. Fuck you. Duh. I'm leaving. What's this? Why does she have fish traps? What good are fish traps to her? This necromancer chick. Well, I guess she's not a lich. She's a Oh, what have I found? I found a timed puzzle. I found a traversal puzzle. I like these. That was fun. I like those traversal timed traversal puzzles like that. Those are my favorite thing about Mario, actually. I'm not a huge Mario fan. But I like when there's some urgency behind what I'm doing, and not just because I'm told that there should be urgency. And so that's something about this game that I'm disappointed in so far, is that there's just no sense of urgency. They're gonna attack, so I should... I think that this is going to absorb the most damage. Somebody's dead either way. But if he doesn't... Oh, I should have had him do his AoE. There's no sense in holding on to your... Well, there is sense in holding on to your mana, your MP, actually, because sometimes they have abilities that you can block. Fuck. Like that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong at that last one, unless that's just as many as you're allowed to do. Because it felt like I did it in the same rhythm as all the others. I'm not complaining, I don't know. I don't know how to get better. Maybe it's an inaccuracy within the Switch controller, and maybe I need to look into getting a better Switch controller. Different kind. Somebody's dead. Huh. Alright, let's get to a campfire. Or an inn or something. It's not a lot of damage, but starting with the balls, and that's good. At least starting with the balls is nice. Because I might be able to outright kill that one right now. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't even use the balls. I'm thinking about... I just got real quiet, I realized, because I was thinking about how I said in the first episode that I was getting frustrated because what I wanted to be doing was running around in circles, getting into random encounters, and I could imagine my contemporaries being horrified to hear me suggest, oh boy, that I enjoy doing that in video games, the running around. And my answer is, yeah, I like the running around and kicking up and engaging in random encounters. I grew up playing the first Final Fantasy series. The first Final Fantasy game is it's not the first game I can remember playing, but it's the first game that I can remember being my dad's game and playing it knowing that it was one of my dad's games. So if my dad's is a category of games, they were all my dad's games for the most part. I mean, there were games that were mine in that they were educational or they were Mickey Mouse or whatever, but that was before my SNES. We had the NES in the house, and we also had a PC, and I was either 4 or 5 when the SNES came into my awareness, and I don't have many memories between 2 and 5, but I was aware of what was happening to me, and I do have a memory of playing the original Final Fantasy, but especially what I would do is because games used to come with manuals, and NES games could often come with pretty impressively thick manuals, and the Final Fantasy manual came with a little strategy guide for the first chapter of the game. So what that amounts to is it had everything that was on offer in the stores and their prices, and then it had all of it was basically like a little DMG is really what it was, and that's how it felt, because not a DMG, the player's handbook, it felt like a little PHB, and I suppose that's probably what it was, and what it was meant to feel like, the little player's handbook for the new D&D player would have felt like. That's what that strategy guide for the first Final Fantasy, the manual for that game, felt like to me. It felt like holding my first player's handbook, and I used to, and so not only did it have everything that was for sale, it had all of the monsters that you could fight in the nearby area, and it had all of the characters that you could be in all of the classes or whatever. And I used to just sit and read that book and pour over my imaginations of what my perfect 4-player party was going to be, and what their names would be, and how I was going to equip them. And then when I finally got to play the game, the running around in circles and gaining levels and watching them get incrementally more powerful, and watching the monsters and each combat encounter get incrementally more trivial was fun to me. And I wish I were doing that in this. It would be significantly more enjoyable to me than what they've put me through so far. Did he bring me here? Is that why I can't figure out how to get out of here? Do I have to bring him something back out of here? Is that what's going on? Well, damn. That's fine. I can still do what I was going to do. I just wanted to do it closer to town. Now I'm annoyed and moderately angry again. This isn't exactly how I wanted to do it, but I'm going to backtrack, is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to grind easy fights for at least another level or 2. Because, fuck this game, it's pissed me off. Maybe I was supposed to do that, but the last dungeon didn't respawn. We did the respawn test, and I almost called them beaver mines, and the mole mines. Because, yeah, these fights, they take too long, and I take too much damage. So if this area is going to respawn at a rate that I can grind up on these things, I'm going to grind up on these things. This is annoying. And maybe it won't be fun to watch, but, you know, this is if I get to do what I want to do, which is run around and fight these things and gain some levels, because actually I'm gonna level in 3 more encounters, and that's not bad. That's not a bad. That's not a small, or that's not a huge number of encounters. I must have done 11 or 12 encounters to. I really don't remember what this place. I really thought that this place was bigger. Okay, I really thought this place was a lot bigger. He's like, you fight well. I think she would rather not lose me. What? By what? By what? By what thinking am I not here to destroy her? Oh, come on now. That's stupid.
I got food. I was undoing the doorbell so it doesn't go off on your recording. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Stay single, boys. It's really upsetting to me that I can't flee. Oh, I'm just dead. No, this is just a wipe. Just good enough at the defense mechanic to keep myself alive right here. I might not wipe. Just good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna level in. Well, it's still 3 because I'm getting less experience from these guys, but realizing that I can do that after every battle if I actually attack with him. Have I not gone here? Is this not backtracking? I've been so annoyed and paying so little attention, just walking in what appears to be forward for so long. I've been making no effort to memorize where I'm going. Damn. See, this is why I am doing this. Because I should be able to, with a 2 charge like that, and a good square crit, I should be able to one-shot stuff. These kids are supposed to be the guardians of light. Yeah. Strange. Huh. Yeah, there's just really no experience to grind. So these guys will be respawned, and that'll be enough to level. They're gonna make the level grinding process frustrating enough that I'm just gonna bail on that plan. How much damage can I do in one hit on the first turn? A lot. Pretty good. Oh, I might be able to manage my damage taken this time. I might be able to kill him outright. Yes. It does feel nice to get what you want. Damn. And then just an easy kill. Aww. Whenever I DM in my party it's less than I don't know, it's less than a full combat encounter to level, I just let them round up. Is it not going to come over here now? Oh. Because I killed it, it doesn't. Oh. It's not going to respawn either. So where's there's a fight. Or did I already do it? Or is it over here? And I haven't done it yet. No, I did it. See, so many of these are set piece fights. So many of these are set piece fights. So they don't reset. They don't respawn. That's annoying. It's like so many of these rooms are just empty, and like going into them doesn't respawn the dungeon. So like, what's the? It's hard to grind levels in this game. This game really, really does not want you to get more powerful than it is. Because if you get more powerful than it is, then there's no challenge, and then why are you doing it? You'll realize how bored you are. just don't know what Merm of Wizquard could mean. Just do it. Just kill it. That's... Oh, wow. That's exactly the right... That was close. Let's do this one. No, I can't either. Nope. That's interesting. I was just bragging on myself for being able to do that one, and then now I suddenly can't. And not the way it goes, though. She's only going to do... Okay. I was like, she's only going to do like 17 damage, and I'm going to lose my shit on myself. I cannot believe I just did that. But no, now it's playing out the way I wanted it to. It's going to get to heal, but there's not going to be anything to heal. So, do what you do, but you haven't lost any health, and you ain't got no frames. It's alright. Zale's about to have no friends too. Oh. Or you can attack the only one that's got full health, who doesn't care if you attack him. Good job, dummy. And level. 500 experience. That was pretty good experience. I want to do that fight again. And again and again and again. You sure are a useless piece of shit. Do you know that? Yeah. Pop boy. My goodness. Thanks for telling me. Why did it tell me how the grapploo worked after I needed the grapploo in order to get to the room that tells me how the grapploo works? That's so annoying. It's like they only realize... It's like they didn't play their game. I swear, all they played was the demo. Not the demo, the tutorial. No shit, you keep telling me that. In order for me to have gotten to this room, I would have already had to grapple onto an enemy. It's so annoying. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a dummy. And so again, who is this game for? Why are you solving your puzzles halfway through? Like, why are you telling me the solution to puzzles I've already solved? Are you so insecure about your game? I mean, it's bad, but damn, it's not unintuitive. I've been able to get this far. I like that I can grapple. I don't have to be in a cardinal direction in order to grapple. I do like that. I hit the wrong one, but that's... Being able to guarantee that I get it once is better than knowing that I won't get it at all. I should do as much damage as I can right out of the gate. I should have went ahead and charged that up, but that's not going to do 60 damage. No. I didn't think it was going to do close to 60 damage. Do I have another AoE that I can whack them with? I might be able to get a kill right here. I got a TPK right there. Sweet. Please don't be out like the way back. Okay. Why? Hello? I see. Oh, I didn't even see the little rope bridge. Does the rope bridge unlock that one? Okay. That's neat. Where are you going, friend? He's like, I'm fucking out of here. Peace. No, you didn't need to do that. I hope it doesn't steal your experience when they do that. I have a cat that's going ape shit over a toy nearby. Cats, man. Cats and catnip. Where am I? I guess this is the room I was supposed to come to. Cool. I like that I can do it from above them. That's what she said. I don't know if he was going to do more than 30 damage or not, but now I know it's dead. Now that I've leveled, the fights are the appropriate difficulty. And so what I'm frustrated with isn't the progression of my characters, because what I've said repeatedly is what I like is the process of meeting a new enemy that's powerful and then making the enemy trivial through fighting it. But what I am annoyed with is where the goddamn check marks were. If you're expecting me to wipe over and over again, your check marks could be less inconvenient. We'll kill this thing easy. $10,000 is a lot of experience. Yeah, so again, they've gated the experience, so I'm not gonna want to stand around and grind 5,000 out of or 10,000 out of what's available to me. That was pretty cool. Somebody's dead. I figured I'm fairly decent at blocking this. And I can kill the ghoul. And then... Yeah. Yeah, that worked out. Manage my heals like that. Where is it? I'm like, where is it relative to me? Bitch, this is an extremely elaborate way to prevent people from coming into your home. Like, even among vampires, this is really something else. Like, switches and levers, and you have to have a grappling hook, but fortunately she provides you the grappling hook. I mean, she could really make invading her home a pain in the ass by not giving you a grappling hook right in it. So there's that. You know, at least the antique Final Fantasy games made you fucking go to another dungeon in order to get the key item necessary to traverse each dungeon. Jesus Christ. What if I have her be a pain in the ass? Because sometimes these guys will just fuck off. And sometimes I can not take the full damage from that. I should have done the... Oh, thank goodness. I'm improving. Because it's heals and it's neat in principle. I'm not treating this wizard with the proper amount of respect. That's better. Oh, I didn't mean to attack him. And I should have used her. But I worked it out. I don't feel like that should have blocked. I should have gone ahead and had her use Disorient since she's full MP. Ow. Ow. But if I can get them to respawn, I will definitely be fighting the things on the way back, because I might be able to gain another level with the respawnable trash before I fight her. And if I could do that, that would be optimal. That's what I want. But the game is going to pull some bullshit and not do that. What do we got here? How do I get the fuck out of here? Can I just jump off of this? No. How the fuck did I get in here? It's probably this way. Yep. Now, I don't want to just go in there, because there's a save point around here somewhere, right? Ooh, not only is there a save point, there's a campfire. And I'm out of food. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I have 2 of those. That's too many. I only need 1 of these. Because I think I've only got 1 person. You know what? Fuck it. Just make as many of these as you can carry. I'll just absorb the overhealing. It's fine. Yep, that's good. I wonder what I have to do to increase the amount of slots I have for food. It's probably suck a dick I'm not willing to have in my mouth. It's been 49 minutes. I can make that joke. Almost forgot to rest again. I'm the best about that. Ugh, shoulder just slipped out of joint. Love when that happens. Eunice, your dinner's here. Oh, well, Ramaya looks kind of neat. Look at that. Like, Valir and Zale literally don't even speak. She literally just said nothing.
Thank you, Gerald.
Eroticis? Erotesis? I don't know that word. This is the same thing that the mole said. I don't know those characters, Solena and Luan. I've never been introduced to them yet. So if I'm supposed to be impressed that you've name dropped them, I don't know who they are. Yeah, an irrelevant matter. Thanks for bringing it up. I love when bad writers do that, bring up a detail and then tell me it's irrelevant, that it shouldn't have been brought up, that they were just aping good writers. Oh, we were just imitating what it looks like when a good writer has a script, a text, and they do foreshadowing and world building. Oh, look at that. That pile of guts over there is not just it's not just scenery. How am I supposed to break that? How am I supposed to prevent her from doing that attack? Oh, I guess I could have. I know how I was supposed to. Okay, I guess I can stop being a bitch about that. And I was about to be a bitch. This fight's gonna kick me in the dick. I bet you I'm gonna lose it the first time. What I should have done is disorient her. I should. Oh, I don't know how much health they have. I should probably work on the piles. I should work on the bone. I should work on the trash. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get that either. I guess if I had my combo, one more hit and I could have done it. Just keep doing what I know I ultimately have to do. Keep working on her. 'Cause yeah, she's gonna do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is outright going to be a miracle if I get it. Did I? Fuck yeah! That's exciting. Okay. Now the only chance that I have at it is to knock her back. You know, you could attack someone else. Wow, I actually did it. Why didn't that count as fire damage? That's annoying. Oh, because it's not fire. I thought it was fire this whole time. Okay. Ouch. probably. No, I wouldn't have been able to kill it. I'm dead. This is Wipe City. She did that twice in a row because I fucked up and thought that that was a fire attack. It's fine. I knew that was going to happen. That's why we saved. It's better when you have to fight bosses multiple times. It means that the fight commanded your attention. The game didn't just insist on itself. It actually needed to be as difficult as it was. Neat. But yeah, she just did so much AoE all in a row. Nothing you can do about that. And then because this is unskippable and there are no choices to be made, there's no reason to read it twice. It's so stupid. She's not better than the character design in the game that I'm thinking of. The lady Necromancer. Oh, shoot. I had that too many times. Concentrating. Not really much to say during this part. I'm going to wipe on this one too because I fucked up on the opening. And I'm trying to keep my MP up for when this bitch does an interruptible spell. Hold my combos for group heals. Oh, I'm not being smart. Bingo. Somebody's dead. It's not going to be enough. First move is I have to make sure that she doesn't actually get that off while I'm healing. Second move is to actually get the heal off before I get my ass killed. Okay, now we start over. And I don't have enough time to kill that. So we get rid of as much of it as we can. Not enough. I was watching it instead of watching her. Not enough. I should have held on to that. Let's make sure that he stays in the fight. And then she can get some orbs by doing that. And then she doesn't have enough MP to prevent this attack. Oh no. Better to make sure that he's full health, because that guy's gonna... Oh, well. Love the little graphical glitch right there on Sarai. Ooh. Oh no. That didn't work quite the way I wanted it to. yeah, I've wiped again. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe again. This is a tough fight. What I might need to do is I might need to just go after those bones. I might have to just go after her pets, deal with her pets, and then deal with her. I really wish I could skip dialogue right about now. I don't know why games think that you want to smash A. Like, why games that want you to wipe on bosses make you, or don't also make it so that you can skip the fights after the second or third time. No. Now this should work, right? And give me time to whoop on that. Get my MP back. And then she's just going to do a standard attack. And then... Oh, I should have charged that. What I can do is I can... I shouldn't be attacking her. Right. Doing... Well, I was gonna say I was doing fairly well. How many of these do I have out there? I should... Right. Right. I did that wrong, but... Damage is damage. Oh no, she didn't have their shield anyway. So I figured they couldn't have an infinite amount of health. Yeah, don't let her summon her pets and she's not too difficult. It's almost not even an interesting fight when she can't summon her pets. But I appreciate that the flesh piles, that her pet piles don't tell you how much health they have. And she's going to do the eyeball. I managed this fight much better.
Was your shake good, Gerald?
It was.
Nice. How many times was that? Like 20?
I was definitely not counting.
It looked like it.
She's showing support. Oh no. I can do this. I just did it. Yeah. That fight's easy when you, and 2200 experience is a great reward. That fight's easy when you eliminate the pets. You don't even let them come into the fight. She even has the same character design as the chick in that game that I'm thinking of. Wait. Yeah, I hate this. This is so stupid. What's with this Saturday morning cartoon element of this where everything is non-lethal? All of these engagements. We're after some big bad that's destroying the world or something. Is she not that bad thing? She's a fucking necromancer. But we have no interest in righting the wrongs of the world or of anything of that nature. Why? Why are these idiots doing this? We came here for a bottle of green flame. I get that. And that you don't have to solve everything with killing, but she attacked us with undead monsters. There's no impulse to maybe prevent her from being able to do that to anyone ever again. No, I guess not. I'm gonna hurt this game, and I'm gonna level past it and fuck this game, and then I'm trying to run past these encounters. Yeah, fuck this game. It doesn't even deserve my anger. It certainly doesn't justify my playing it. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Overkill. Not even. Damn. I just don't want to do another 30 fights is the thing. I don't want to. It's so difficult to get this game to respawn fights. I'm just, fuck it. I just get out of this game as fast as I possibly can. And holy shit, I just realized I'm still dealing with this bullshit town. So, like, I can't even stop recording, even at 1:17. Why do they think, oh my god, did I just jump off of that instead of, I'm so smart. God, I make myself so angry. And then I went the wrong way. Fuck you. Everything is made better by a grappling hook. Even this piece of shit. I just want to go. Fuck it. I'm gonna die, but fuck it. This is a loading screen. Maybe it'll have a fucking save point too. Great. And then we're going to do a time skip, because why wouldn't we? And we're going to reminisce to training, because of course we are. Like, this Dweller, the Necromancer isn't related to the Dweller. See, if this were Final Fantasy, if this were a good fantasy series, that Necromancer would be feeding off the Dweller's power in exactly the same way that Saruman is feeding off of Sauron's power, and that everything is related to the big bad and how he's manipulating the bads that are already in the world. Like every basic fantasy story. How did you miss this? We're after the Dweller, and the Dweller is causing all of these things to go wrong. But, like, all of these people that we attack, and we're like, oh, the Dweller's probably at it. And they're like, no, we're just bad to be bad. And we're like, oh, okay, well, you keep being bad. It doesn't have anything to do with the Dweller. And it's like, what's the fucking point? And so now Garl's just fine. Now, of course, Moraine is here now. Of course, the grown-ups are here to solve the problem now. Just a waste of my fucking time. We really were waiting on the adults to show up. Like, that's what they said they were doing, and I didn't believe them. And that's actually what's happening. So the game I've been recording now, it's almost 9 hours. No, almost 7 hours. Almost 8 hours. Jeez, I can do math. It's almost 8 hours, and we haven't had the first failure to defeat the big bad yet. That's your prologue. Failing to defeat the big bad is your prologue. If you're not going to introduce the big bad in the Japanese way where it just shows up near the end point of the game. I don't care. I should have saved. So was Garl not one of the... I thought that he grew up with the with the two of them, and that Moraine would know who he is. I'm confused how any of this could be considered fun. Another thing that I blasted away from too fast. I need to make that needs to be my title. Like the that's the thumbnail. I don't know how any of this could be fun. If it's always dark here, how will we know when the eclipse happens? Yeah, how would you see an eclipse where you don't see the sun? Oh. Valir is blue because she's the moon. God, it's so Final Fantasy IX, it hurts. It's fucking dumb. With the two moons, the blue and the red moon, and the two summoners, and the blah 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 blah. God. They've taken cool things and made them uncool. No, it wasn't awesome. Nothing happened. They glowed blue. Okay, so the glowing blue, and then that's all that happens. That was cool in the NES and the SNES era, because that was all that's all they had. That was all the graphical and visual capability that they had. Terra turning into an Esper and going crazy and flying all over the world was like revolutionary. That was completely new. You have to do better than that. And I just realized that Valir's hair is Terra's in Esper form. It's the same sprite. God, I hate this. I should have read some of that. But I'm so fucking pissed off. Sealed shut. See, like, they even know just some dusty books. They even know what my expectation is. I talked about this in the previous video, that in Final Fantasy and other good RPGs, when you go up to a pile of books, you read something about the world. You make some world building. You attach the players to the world. But because this has been presented to us as being told to us by a fucking narrator... Oh, this is a different bitch. No, it's not either. The order command to swap in motherfucker. Yeah, Garl's gone. Give me another... and this is just going to say, this hasn't been cleaned. Yeah, I hate this. I was playing that Italian game for a little while, and then I realized, man, I should really be capturing this, and that was months ago, so before I had a capture card. But, I can't remember what it's called. It's okay. It's an 8-bit Resident Evil clone. And at least when you go up to like statues and stuff, the character fucking reacts to them, because that story isn't being told to you by a... Oh, I can swap. Does it cost my turn? I don't hate that. When it costs your turn, it's not worth using. I never use this. See if I can just end them. That's not too bad. Of course, this place is haunted. I guess the reason that I'm thinking about that game is because this looks just like it. I guess what I want is Chaldre. I'm sure you could have named that something else. Yep, and then this is the ghost train in Final Fantasy VII. 6. What? How do I keep doing this to myself? Not noticing that I'm picking things up that are obviously items. Obviously gear. Is everybody equipped? We're good. You get on the ghost train, and the first thing you see after, or the first person you talk to, or the first thing that you're able to talk to after your combat encounter is a ghost merchant who will sell things to you. I'm just so well, they did it in this old game, so we're gonna do it about this game. It's just so tedious to me. So over it already. Just so over this game. Alright, here we go. Time to save. Don't forget to save after doing all that horse shit. Oh, creepy. Cool looking enemy. Waltzers, they're called. Or Creepsville is what they are. Man, I miss her so much. I miss with her so often. They have a lot of health. Fuck. And now it starts over. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Nier, the first one. It's called Gestalt now. One second, I have to humble brag for a moment. I gotta find this. Whoops, that's not how you do that. I gotta find this game. It's been a while since I played it. My next hate play is going to be the Assassin's Creed games, because they won't be spoiling anything for anyone. And then eventually I'm going to have to do a love play of Nier Automata, because I really want to play it a second time. There were things that I didn't do in my first save, my first playthrough. Astria Ascending is absolute trash. Here we go. Nope, not Divinity 2, Original Sin. The dungeon that we just completed with the Necromancer. There's a Necromancer woman that you meet toward the end of the first chapter, the first act, or the... Really, I guess it's the prologue. I haven't played more than the prologue of that game. It got tedious and boring as soon as the prologue ended. I was pretty well done with the whole setup of that game. And now I'm looking for the... I'm not going to find it in here. Evil Tonight. That's what I was thinking of. This reminds me of Evil Tonight and Nier if they had a creepy love child with Final Fantasy VI. The torch left on the fireplace. You mean left of the fireplace. These people clearly don't speak English as their native language. This is probably Eastern Europe that this is coming from. That doesn't justify bad writing, by the way. The Japanese have somehow managed to write in English well. Well, localized to English well enough. I don't feel rewarded for trash items like that. It's the same as getting money in a chest. I don't feel rewarded for that. I've never felt rewarded for that. Like when you get it, that's something that they're to the ballroom than the gardens. I'm just going where you'll let me go. Moon Cradle Fish Pie, because I don't know anything about the layout of this place. I don't have a map. No one's described it. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Mess that up. See if we get that same graphical glitch. That was funny. Let's see. Does Dickhead have enough? He can't survive. But this prick doesn't have enough. Just doesn't do enough damage. Fine. This is such a waste of a turn. I need to get better. I've always needed to get better. And in every series I've ever played at healing between dungeons. Wait a minute. Is this? Okay. What am I thinking? I'm struggling to think. What am I trying to accomplish with this turn? I need to be able to survive this turn. Ow! Okay. Man, fuck. Seriously? Damn. Alright, well that was convenient. I didn't know I had that. I am certain that I didn't make it. That'd be cool if I could make that. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, here, wait. Just guarantee it. And then I can maybe get lucky here. I don't know what I did wrong. I feel like I say that after every time I do that, but I don't know why it didn't continue to work. Yeah, fuck it. Just kill them both. I'd like those to be worth more experience. I would really like to level out of that. I'd like to level out of this place, I'd like to gain a couple of levels quickly. Let's, what do you gotta say? Am I alive or something? Ugh. Loaf of Dread, how many slices? 2. Two parts Hepar, 4-part dust. 3-part sugar, 1-part rust. 2 Hepar, 4 dust. 2 Hepar, 4 dust. 3 sugar, 1 rust. I don't have any slices of dread, I see. Okay, 2. Let's see what we got. 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, yes. Well, he's got to be useful for something. I don't know. Okay, she is actually out of the part. Outstanding. Okay, well, that was a waste of my fucking time. Did you make my sandwich? Let's eat. Oh, I guess it's a little kid. Crown the king and you're basically there. Yeah, this is so... What? Look at the pot and the garden. Oh, I should have healed. One day I will remember that they don't heal you between... Not heal, but... One day I'll remember. Ouch. She doesn't even have 100 health. She's dead. I don't know if this is being foolish or not, but damage is damage, and yeah, they're about to do that. Bring Garl out, because he's got lots of health. Golly. There's a save point in this place that I can backtrack to if I can get through this fight. Ugh. Alright, now we're cool. Now we're good. I should not let these things hit me at full damage, but I need to get rid of them. They hit more, they're more powerful. Shit. Should have blocked that. Meant to block that. Okay, so 3 is overkill. Alright, now we're cool. Because what we can do is I can actually swap her, and I can combo ending lane. And then they're going to knock me back down to where I am right now at the end of this turn. But I might be able to block some of this now. Well, I didn't block any of it, and I'm less health than I was. I was afraid of that. And then they're going to get a kill. No, maybe not. This isn't my best move. I could have probably killed it this turn, but I'd rather have the heal going into my next combat on the off chance that it, yeah, I would rather my health look like that going into the next combat encounter. And then, goodbye. I would really like it if it were more than 400 experience. I'd like 500 or 600 experience. Question pack. Oh boy. I have to throne the king. Or crown the king is what he said. I know that there's something on that knight down there. The armor. I'll deal with that now, I suppose. that's not right. That guy's wearing a helmet of some sort. A sallet, I think is what those are called. Oh, okay. Well, I know what I did on that one. I wanted to see how early I had to hit it, and it's not that early. Ouch. Still manageable, though. I bet that's probably a king over here. I miss Lucent. Well, I'm glad that you spawned in. Yep. Come on. Let's move this a little faster. Let's get this moving. Oh boy. What the fuck? I see. Yeah, this is very similar to the Final Fantasy VI puzzle. There's a... Oh. This is almost too easy then. How many different ones are there? And then that's... So then... What does it look like? It's like a bird head first, and then like a beetle head. It's too bad I can't just jump across that with the grappling hook like this. And then it's a bird head and a beetle head and a dude head. Bird head, beetle head, dude head, and antlers. I'm glad you made me do that. Yeah. Evil Tonight, folks. You just played a few minutes of it. What did that say? Is it really called X Strike? No, it's not. Sword, Sun, and Venom damage. Of course it's X Strike. It can't not be called X Strike, because X Strike is what it was called in Kingdom Hearts. So it's got to be called that. There's no other thing it could be called. So dusty, it might decompose if you look at it. Oh my god. See, like, Tales of Symphonia made it funny why there wasn't anything to be read in the books, because your main character is a fucking idiot. And so anytime you would, even if you weren't controlling the party with him, anytime you would go over to a book and try to open it, he would complain about it. There's just no character. Zale and Valir are there because thematically they have to be. or you don't have the solstice theme. That's why Garl isn't one of the trained solstice warriors, because there can only be two. This is a duality, folks. It's a dyad. They so enjoyed the Star Wars trilogy, they just decided, fuck it, we're going to do that. We're going to do a dyad. But it's not romantic, and it's not interesting in any way. Don't worry. You won't have to think. You won't be expected to have an intellectual or an emotional experience while playing this game. We would hate to put you through that. Fuck me dead. Suddenly we can break scenery. Wonderful. Doesn't matter. I'm using it. I just used my party. I should... Oh, okay, so I have a reason to want onions and eggs. You bitch. Everyone has onions. You monster. What kind of ghost kitchen doesn't have fucking eggs? How do you not have eggs? Fuck. Long presses are the worst. Why is this such a long press? This is significantly less time than it took to make that stew. And then nothing's going to respawn. Because this game, the developers of this game played Illusion of Gaia. And when you clear a room in Illusion of Gaia, nothing respawns because it... Ooh, that was neat. Clears the puzzle or a way. Yep, nothing's going to respawn. I haven't had to use my wind thing in a while. Put out this light. Psh, psh, nope. Oh, it looked like there was a treasure chest above that wall, or above that door. I was trying to figure why they would do that and what I would do about it. How I would get up there. Don't need to do that. Whee! Throw it. I wish that it connected to more things in the scenery. I guess I wish it was like more consistently useful for running, closing short distances. I can convince myself that why am I doing this? Because I committed to it, so I'm doing it. Well, that was convenient. It does hook you to ladders and climbable walls, so that's convenient. I'm into that. I'm not into this painting. There's a painting that looks like that in my writing space, and I can't claim to do anything but hate it. Okay. Now, I've been saying to myself, after every battle, that I need to get better at remembering to heal after battle. Or before battle, for that matter. Why did I do that? Doesn't matter. I got Orby Orbs, and one of them is dead anyway, so we're cool. She's only going to do, like, so much more damage than I thought. Oh, damn. I don't know why I thought that was attacking Sarai, but I did think it was attacking Sarai. Ow. Is that because my magic damage is, or my magic defense is fairly low? Shit. 200 experience is not enough. I have to do 20 of that fight. Why did it not also take a turn penalty on attacking because I kicked it? I thought they did that. Oh, she does a lot more damage than he does. Yeah, she does a lot more damage to those than he does. And then see, now the room is going to be cleared and it's going to give me a dude, and bleh, I don't like that. Or is that a campfire that I can cook? I mean, is that a fire I can cook in? The botanical horror. Is that what that just said? I can't tell you how much I loathe this. I hate this so much. Why is this room so big and so empty? Like in Evil Tonight, if a room is big and empty like this, it's because you just got into a big combat sequence and you can examine all this stuff and it'll tell you like, oh, it's big and spooky and just cluttered around, and this is just a big room in a mansion, because sometimes mansions have big rooms. But what? This chair feels very cold. Yeah, because there's a baby ghost in it. Okay, whatever. That was milk. Too bad it wasn't eggs. Hey, ghosty ghost. I see you there. Not allowed to walk. Okay. Are you the botanical horror of which I hear so much speak? Yes. Oh, look, eggs. You bitch. There was a garden maze in Evil Dead, or in Evil Tonight, so there's got to be a garden maze in here. And why does this place also have the evil creepy vines? It's not even a hedge maze, it's a fucking... Look at that. It's a fucking stone labyrinth. And why is that? This is stupid. It's like other better games had this, so we also have to do it. And that's what I was talking about when I was talking in the last episode, and I was trying to think my way through why it's important to have a veteran team. It's important to have people on the team that know which game your idea belongs in. And like, maybe if I hadn't... Oh, you know what? I don't know that that's not going to do an AoE ability. I should have switched in Fat Boy. That's not necessary. I love that he doesn't have a third ability. And that Hurl is largely mechanically useless. There's no reason to use it. It's like they know that good games let you manage the battlefield so that you can do AoE, and then they realized that when they play tested their combat abilities in the beginning of the game, that they weren't going to be that kind of game for long. After they realized what the AoE that they had given your main characters, and that's, see, it's one fight, one scripted fight, and I don't have to do anything to get rid of the vines. It's like they've played other games. Why don't I even like? Why do I not have to like attack the vines even? I don't even have to interact with them. Why do they not have like a God of War thing where there's a part of the vine that's vulnerable and I have to get past this combat encounter in order to touch it, and then I touch it and then they fall down dead? Like there are other games that have already solved these problems. And so if your influences are the SNES and you don't incorporate the lessons that have been learned since the PlayStation, because there's a lot of Final Fantasy IX in this, so there's some PlayStation influence at least, and I talked about that a short bit. A few episodes ago when I was talking about where you get your influences from, and I was talking about pixel art, 8-bit, well, not even 8-bit, just pixel art being viable as the medium in which the game is presented moving forward into the future. But like, if you haven't learned what we've learned in the last 20 years, the last 30 years, when you make your game is going to be making mistakes that we've come accustomed to not existing in our games anymore. So if your game is just repeatedly making mistakes that games have just known better than to make for 20 years, 10 years, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? Fuck, I fuck that up every time. That one's hard, and this one's hard for me too. I always want to do it when he rears back. Oh, because she's dead. Good reason. I approve of how powerful... Oh, I should have... Damn. These trash fights sometimes, if I don't have them scripted in my mind, I forget to use the goddamn power-up ability. And fuck, I'm over the 2-hour mark again. So, you know what? Let's just, at the 2-hour mark, because editing these when they're longer than 2 hours and 10 minutes is a pain in my ass, let's call this part 2.